Welcome to the newcomers. This is Doziani Ogunam. You know me by now. What is migratory grief? What does that actually really mean? Well, it's what some of us call homesickness. You know, and it actually has the extreme version. It's called Usili's syndrome, which is basically where when it really hits you hard and can possibly lead to some extreme outcomes. Well, I decided to interview the professor who came up with the term and who has done some really good research on this. His name is Professor Joseba Ashodegui of the University of Barcelona. Enjoy.
The question about if the term is grief, mourning, is complicated. It's complicated because in Spain, in Spanish, Portuguese, in Latin language, we have one term for all. Is duelo in Spain, and for me, understand very well the differences with the grief, mourning, because, for example, in psychoanalytic literature, normally Freud, Melanie Klein brought mourning. eh? But in other colleagues, bright grief. And for me, it's difficult to. um, my translators one times utilize mourning, other grief. For me, for me the two are good because I understand the mourning is more personal, psychological grief is more behavioral, but in the deep it's not easy to differentiate the two. The two terms are good for me, grief or mourning, no problem. Eh? Stress is different to grief or mourning because the stress is related to struggle, to intense work, but mourning is related to loss, to depression. Is different the struggle to the loss, to the sadness, to the stress is related to struggle. Adjustment disorder is a psychiatric term, complicated in the diagnosis, but the Ulysses syndrome is not a mental disorder. It's very different to adjustment disorder. That is a pathology. Ulysses syndrome is a extreme migratory mourning. Migratory grief, mourning, is a mental process related to restructuration of personality for the adaptation to a new reality. The situation of migrant that go to other country, other life, is necessary to adapt the mind for a new life, a new country. This is the concept of migratory grief. The process to restructure the personality for the adaptation to a new reality, to a new country. My theory is that there are seven migratory griefs of migration. The first is the family and loved ones, is emotional, related to long lines, the forced solitude. very important in migrants. The second is the change of language, very complex because there are countries, for example, in Spain, with two languages. It's very difficult for a migrant to write two languages. No? The three is the culture. Culture is related to the force of light, the music. The four is related to earth, to land, related to landscapes, to temperature, humidity, ambience, physical ambience. The five grief is related to social status because migration is related many times, not always, but in general, is related to a project for improve in social status. Not only economical status, also freedom, also opportunities. Not only economical, more social status, improve. The sixth grief is related to identity group, to belonging group. The differences related to xenophobia, to racism, and this, related to identity group. And the seventh mourning is related to physical risk living in migration, in the migratory trip, in the boat, in the desert, uh, related to live in extreme conditions, in in new country, in situation of without rights, persecuted. It's a very stressful situation. There are the seven mournes that I describe in migration. But it's not the same live these seven mournings in good conditions that in extreme conditions. The problem is for millions of migrants, refugees in today's world, the reality is live this seven mourning in extreme conditions. Long lines, persecution, indefiniteness, and no opportunities to improve, extreme conditions. Normally, the most relevant are the feeling, emotional area, family, long ones, forced solitude, long lines, but also, as you say, the social state, difficulties to work, to have a building, a house. There are the two more important. The grief related to culture, to language is possible to resolve, but the forced solitude, the problems of social status are very difficult to resolve. Ulysses syndrome is an extreme migratory mourning, a situation very important in today's world because there are millions of migrants and refugees living extreme migrations. And for the Ulysses syndrome, the most important stressors, the causes, the origins, are the forced solitude, the persecution, the absence of opportunities, the fear, there are the terror, there are the four most important stressor causes, origins of the migratory mourning and the Ulysses syndrome. And the symptomatology of the Ulysses syndrome is a symptomatology related to stress, to mourning, not to psychopathology, mental disorder. Eh? The symptomatology is sadness and difficulties to sleep, tension, nervousness, headache, are symptoms very habitual, very normal in situation of stress and mourning. But this is not a mental disorder. It's a reaction related to a situation, very, very difficult situation. Yeah, I think that for psychological perspective, the most difficult situation for the migrant is the solitude, is the long line. And for me, the most important help intervention is to um, improve the social communication, the social network of migrants. Only with this factor is possible a very important improve, because it's difficult resolve to problems of social status, but it's possible to help the migrant um, with a network, with associations, activities, social life. The, the solitude is a factor for mental disorder also. And a migrant in situation of solitude of online is for this migrant is difficult to have the capacity to struggle to because we need the group, we need the community, and the most important help is to proportionate to do- to give a community. Mm? You speak about the autochthonous, the society of reception of migrants. Bueno, today is a problem very, very important because the migrant is es que en inglés es el cabeza de turco. In English, I don't know, is the mm, is considered the cause of all the problems, no? And is a easy solution for social tension to consider a group is the the cause of all the problems. It's very easy, and lamentably today in all the world there is this tendency to consider the migrant the origin of problems of war, problems of sanity, problems of. And for me, it's very important to work with the community of autochthones, the connection for to hesitate this idea. But if the community of migrant is very separated of community of autochthonous, it's very difficult to to resolve the situation. It's very, very important to connect with the community of autochthons. The relationship is the better vaccine for the racism, the xenophobia. Is very important the connection in the community, in the sport, in the culture. In if the communities are separated, it's very easy today to create this idea of danger of the migrant. But in reality, many people have history in the family of migration. It's very strange. Um, a family without one migrant, without anybody is moving in the world. No? I think that they also is important to think about the idea that the autochthons and the migrant are not so different because the autochthons was in the origin immigrant also. All is migrant. All. The autochthonous carry more times in the country, obviously, but one day arrive also. And perhaps one day will need out of the country because the life is very complicated. I think that's important to relativize the idea of a migrant of autochthons. Is and the autochthonous and the migrant share many aspects of culture. It's important not to radicalize the differences because in this case it's very difficult after to connect. We are not so different. Thank you for this interview and congratulations for this program, for your work, and hey,